Hello, everybody. This is Lovely Lady here for day 4 um, of my piercing. I've made a decision, though, to take my tongue ring out. I know it sounds stupid because I only had it for 4 days. I know it sounds stupid. But when you hear my reasons for why I took it out, you will understand. To make a long story short, my tongue was too short for a tongue ring. And some people was like, how it's too short? A tongue is a tongue, and if you have a tongue, you get a tongue ring. But that's not true. What I mean by my tongue being too short is that my my piercer had to put my tongue ring like right next to my tongue web because there was no other space for it. If he would have put it more to the forward, to the front of my tongue, it probably would have ripped or anything or caused me problems because my tongue was so short. For those of you who do not know what a tongue web is, it's the little um, piece of skin that's holding your tongue to the bottom of your mouth. It's under your tongue. It's this. That little thing right there. And I couldn't play with my tongue ring because of that. I couldn't play with it. Some people, they have their tongue ring and they're playing with it. They're moving. They have their tongue ring in there. They have the top ball sticking out of their mouth, and they're playing with it in between their teeth. They're like, moving it, and they're sticking it out, pulling it back in. Me, on the other hand, because my bottom ball was so close to my tongue web, it was like right next to it, right next to it. My tongue web would prevent my bottom ball from moving back or having any room so that my top ball could come out of my mouth so I can play with him. And so that was kind of messed up. My tongue ring like only stayed like this. When I opened my mouth, it was like, and I would try to push it forward with my teeth so I can stick it out, and it wouldn't move. It was like it was like I couldn't push it forward and play with it. Couldn't move it around at all. It's because of the way it was. And I really don't have any space between my tongue web and the rest of my tongue. It's really short. Like look here, if you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but look. Hmm. It was like my tongue was here, and if my piercer put it any further, it would have caused damage to my tongue. I just wish he would have told me because I wasted like $30 for no reason. But I went in there, I didn't know. I sent him the tongue ring. He said okay. He gave it to me. It was like, you know, you do what your mom as you see fit. You didn't forewarn me at all and say, hey, you got a short tongue. I had to find out from my cousin's piercer. Uh, when she got it done, so that sucks. Um, Another bad thing about it is my speech was really impaired. I talked like I had a whole bunch of candy in my mouth and I was trying to talk. It was like, yeah, I got a tongue ring, but it was like if you notice in my day 1 video and day 2 and day 3, it got better, but it was still the same. And on the other hand, my cousin was speaking clear like the next day. She was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm talking over her on the phone. I'm like, wow, it don't even sound like you got a tongue ring. And I still sound pretty jacked up. So it was because her tongue is long. So they put her tongue ring like in the middle, like in the first spot in the middle of her tongue. And she had like a lot of room in the front and a lot of room in the back. So she could play with hers. Her tongue ring, she had a lot of space in between her tongue web and where the ring was actually is. I'm sorry, where the ring actually was. And so she had room. She would push the ring back, and the bottom would have so much room to lay down in the back while the front is out. So she was playing with her, moving it around freely and talking clear. And me, on the other hand, mine was so close to my tongue web that it impaired my speech, and I couldn't talk or with it or move it at all, and it sucked. Um, Another thing is What was it? What was it? What was the other reason? I really don't remember what some of the reasons. But anyways, um, it really sucks. I couldn't speak and I couldn't move my tongue really. So I know what the reason is. Um, when she talked, you could see her whole tongue ring. It was like you could see the top ball, the bar, you could see the bottom ball. It was so cool, and she doesn't really articulate her words, but it was like it's just so clear to see, you know. As opposed to mine, you might have seen my ball at the bottom peak a little bit, like every other word, or like every other two words. It depends on certain words I said, you know, certain words I said. But you couldn't really see it like you saw hers. It was so cool. Like she would be talking, blah, blah, blah. You just see this like a little silver thing. It was cool. And I was like, man, I'm so jealous. So, but she's enjoying it. She's having fun. And I wouldn't really blame her. I mean, the pain is worthwhile if you really want the tongue ring. But it's annoying as hell when you're about to eat. So, for those of you who are going to get it, please expect that. One thing I want to tell you is if you decide to take your tongue ring out, you should clean it like as if you still have it in your tongue. What I mean by that is your piercer would probably say use Listerine or whatever, because some piercers say use Listerine, some say don't because it has alcohol in it, some says use, I think it's called Orodine. It's supposed to have no alcohol in it. Some say you can't drink, you can't smoke. Some say, yeah, you can drink and you can smoke, but you gotta clean your mouth. My piercer said I can do whatever as long as I clean my mouth out with Listerine. After every meal, after everything I drink, he said if I drink water, Listerine. If I drink soda, Listerine. If I eat food, Listerine. It doesn't matter. If I smoke, Listerine. If I drink, Listerine. Kiss, Listerine. So yeah, I really advise you to you know, really take it serious. Don't say, oh, it's out, I'm good, da da da, go back to normal. It's an open wound, so yeah, I think it's more dangerous being open than if you would have had the tongue ring in because it's a hole, and so germs can get in there, and it's not good. Um, as opposed to when you have your ring in, it's blocking it. You know, something there. So still treat it as if you have the tongue ring in. Um, because it really is the best. I mean, it's new, at least until after it heals. So you can go back to your normal cleaning process. Um, for those of you who want to get a tongue ring, if your tongue is short, maybe you want to examine it in your own house. If your tongue is short, you might not want to get it because you're probably going to hate it because you can't do anything with it. Um, yeah, you're probably going to hate it. So if you have a longer tongue, that's more ideal for these kind of things. I wish I would have known, so I'm just spreading all my knowledge to you. Last but not least, when I took the tongue ring out, it felt really weird because I got used to it in the last few days, and I was still like, okay, I'm eating breakfast. I'm like, eating math, so like, oh wait, I don't got a tongue ring out. It felt weird. So yeah, it felt really weird. And when you take it out and you clean your hands and you put your, for your tongue, you'll feel like a little knot where the tongue ring is. So I have like a little, you won't be able to see it, but if I was to pinch my tongue where the ring was, you feel like a little knot. I guess that's the swelling was, and healing inside. But you won't be able to see it. It's not bad. I'm gonna show you it. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a close up. You see it? That's what the hole was. The bottom you can't really see anything. But I'm gonna show you anyways. Uh, it's not bad. My tongue still has white stuff on it, but that will go away. Like I said in the last few videos, that will go away. Just keep at it, keep brushing it, and it'll go away. That's about it. My cousin is enjoying her tongue ring. I'm happy for her. If you have a short tongue, please look at it. You might not want to get it. Anyways, it is late. It is 9 minutes after 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get this video out before I forgot. So, bye, everybody. This is my last video for tongue rings because it's all done.